And if a third and final map is needed between these two powerhouses, we go to the North American server once again on Canon. But first off, we'll be starting with Clownfiesta on EU. That is A.V.A War, Scavs, Blackie and Detailed, and NRFs, Bangbus, Zephyro, Bimbo King, Duke, One Snipe, and Rontality. There we are. Have everyone in. Blackie is also with the Jmar. Let's see if we see any different guns to what we saw earlier on, but I think most of the players won't be changing that much, as Zephyro has already made a pretty aggressive push out there. Detailed is now going to try and go through the mid. He's been shot down by Duke right at the bat. And that already puts Clownfiesta on the back foot. Scavson is going to jump over, try to get the finals into Jin Zhao. But look at Bimbo. Bimbo is pushed all the way behind. He's going to catch War off guard. Very fast here. He's bringing the KO 93 though, so he can't use that one. He's caught War now. Coming out. Captain pushed through.
The command has been hit.
MP40 by Ron. That's cool. The main fight happening over here, and with One Snipe getting 3 kills there, he secures a round for them.
Your efforts are tremendous.
Ron's with the MP40. This is why it's also good for his admins to quickly go through, just to let people know, because yeah, it would be very unfortunate if Bangbus does pick up the gun, because if it does get contested, you immediately lose that round. Blackie now gets naded. He's going to move in, immediately killed by One Snipe. Jin Zhao with a kill onto Barry. Detailed is still alive. That's a good thing that they do have. They have one player with low ping. Captain now coming through in mid. Jin Zhao, he makes a little bit too much noise there, and now he's too slow. Duke missing a shot behind. Still waiting too long, should have heard that shot. Now Detailed had to fall back already in a 1v4 situation. He's got the para out, but the start immediately not great for them. Detail's still having a look around. So just letting them know. Detailed now moving in. Gun was actually already straight up. Snipes down. Detailed with 2 kills. Gonna get the bomb down. Duke's already moving in. Detail's gonna have a look. Doesn't go for the full plan, and it will still be Duke prevailing here. 2 kills for him, but not more than that. 2-0 lead to the Bangbus so far. We once again see Blackie with the Jmar. One of the guns also that was added earlier this week in the update. He's going to push on. He's seen One Snipe. He's going to keep going. And it will be... It's actually Bimbo King who gets the kill onto his teammate. More nades coming out. They fall back a bit more. And they've now fully fallen back. Let's move over to Jin Zhao and War. Jin Zhao's dropped. And War is making his way around. War has actually gone to the mid. Might meet up with Bimbo in a moment's notice. He's holding a close angle. There's a little bit of a shooting fight there with War as Barry gets Duke. Barry's still holding that angle, gets killed by Bimbo. But look at Ron. Ron is coming in from behind, but Jin Zhao's getting pushed. Jin Zhao's getting pushed. He gets 1, 2, 3 kills by Jin Zhao. And that's 3 straight for Bangbus. They are not stopping. They're unrelenting really there. And I thought Ron was going to get a lot of kills with a backstab, but he hasn't. Look at that, the A.V.A CD. It's actually a physical A.V.A CD. It was only sold in Asia though. It's of course for the old version that no longer exists. Duke gets hit by that nade a little bit. It's down about 60, 65 HP. Detailed gets the kill onto Jin Zhao. So that's first block drawn. Blackie jumping now a little bit, trying to get some damage into Pablito, but doesn't do any. Gets shot down here, doesn't watch out. Does a little bit of damage. It looks like the jumping of the J-Mar isn't that all that accurate. Rainbow King's still holding it. He's holding a close angle with the smoke, but if he sees someone come through that, he might get some easy kills. I'm trying to have a little bit more of a look. He has not spotted Scavzen go through. He's been put on the Bino though, and now Blackie's pushing on. Gets killed by Ron. That lovely MP40. It's nice to hear it as well. Nice to see it too. Now coming out. War with a push. The second kill is where he falls. Bimbo King now on his own, but he gets one. He's on Bino. Now Detailed, again, in a clutch situation. He's gonna go for the push, actually. Oh, that is unfortunate. Yet again, a clutch by Bimbo. 4-0 now to the Bangbus. Bangbus doing amazingly. It's so hard for Clownfiesta to counter this, but then again, it might also be because of the serve. Because we see Detailed 7 and 4, the rest really not able to put up much of a fight. And one snipe Bimbo, and also Jin Zhao doing a lot of work. Duke doesn't even need to show up. Bimbo King there holding the angle immediately. The headshot onto War. Gonna try and throw that nade. That nade is good, and it's good enough for Bimbo to get the kill onto him. What kill's happening? Scavzen's moving over. Duke's now being put under pressure. I think he realizes. He's going to watch the mid. Gets flashed there, shoots a little bit. Scavzen's now pushing in. He still gets the kill. Even he got headshot. He got headshot by Scavzen, but he still survives. That is absolutely unbelievable. I really thought he would die there. Now then, Barry shooting a little bit. Jin Zhao still holding an angle there. Ron's once again going for a long backstab. Duke's holding the angle onto Barry. If Barry comes out a little bit further. War's going over to 1 to Jin Zhao. And he gets immediately killed. Barry now moves in. And Duke with the kill. Couldn't even see him. And that is 5 straight. I think this is going to be a pretty quick one. This is going to be a pretty quick one. Bangbus really showing up tonight. Cornate's coming out. Bimbo continues to push. Scavzen's already gotten some kills though, and together with Barry, they're starting to fight back. Finally over at 1. Pablito is here alone. That's wrong. Gets killed. Does get 1 for his efforts. That is all she wrote. More nades coming out. That nade might be very good. Does do a little bit of damage onto Bimbo. Now it's 1 snipe on his own. Blackie's still close. Going to pre-fire quite a lot. And now 1 snipe. With a few people there, does get the headshot. But it's not enough to get more than that. Finally a round taken for Clownfiesta. But they're still at the wrong end. The short end of the stick. 2 rounds away from losing map 1. Now let's hop on with Duke. 3 players from Clownfiesta in the library area. 2 of them have fallen back. Barry's now also decided to retreat. The main bunch of Bangbus over at one side. Immediately killed by Detailed. Gets traded out though by 1 snipe. He continues on. War is still there. 1 snipe's about to go for a 3rd as he's trying to fight with War. Gets his 3rd of the round. Barry also gets 1. 1 snipe is in a 1v2 situation, but he's on for an ace here. 1 snipe is on for an ace here. He will meet up with Barry here soon. Oh, but Barry with a headshot. Clean shooting there, although I'm really sure that if he'd gotten that kill onto Barry, it would have been the ace clutch. Detail now then with the power we've seen him play there before, but now more nades are going to be coming out. Bimbo hasn't pushed up yet. Barry with the kill onto Duke. That's a sick shot. And he's doing well with that kill precision chassis. This is a gun that we really haven't seen before. I don't think I've even used it in any of the other versions, but it seems to be quite a solid gun all around. And people should definitely use it. Now War has seen Pablito go past. Ginzao spotted him. Wars moved away. This means Ron can get through. War still goes out with another look, gets headshotted. Ginzao's also picked a little bit of damage, similar damage actually. But now Bimbo King is going to move through the mid. Only one player down so far, that's Duke. After that early frag from Barry. After that round's been a little bit stale. More push coming in. Here comes Ron with the MP40. Gets one. The detail's still hanging around in the garden. I think Ron realizes. He hasn't seen detailed. Ron? It's still around window. After one snipe gets everything. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. How did Ron not see detailed? Not sure, but doesn't matter. Bangbus is now 6-2 in the lead. They've got 5 map points to try and make it easier for them, as Barry immediately put under a lot of pressure. He should be low. Could go for some wall bangs here as well if he knows the lineup, but I don't think he knows the lineup. It's a bit of a shame. We've seen people use this lineup in previous cups. Kill's been made by Scavzen and War. The push is happening onto two sides. Blackie is still there. They do fight back a lot, and that is all already. 6-3 now, slowly starting to come back. But so far it's really been one snipe carrying the team. 15-6 so far. Entirely sure what Ron is on about. But seems to be fine for now. Duke immediately with a kill onto Detailed. Kill onto War as well. Duke's now going for it, but can't get the quick flick onto Scavzen. Barry's still on, holding the people up on 2. I think he's just gonna fall back. He knows he's need to fall back. Gets the shot, but he hits it in the lag after a jump up. And now 4v2 situation. Ginzao is holding the mids. This should be it. There should be no way for Blackie to get through. But Pablito hasn't seen him. Ron hasn't seen him. Ginzao's still in mid. And a knife kill by one snipe. So GG for the first map. Not sure how Ron didn't fully see him, but that doesn't matter all too much. It's the second time actually, but still more than enough. 7-3 victory on the North American server. We are now going to switch servers. We're going to go to the EU server, and then we're going to prepare for our second map here on India. It gives me a little bit of time as well to show you the gun that I was talking about. So let's quickly go over to that view. I will join in a moment, because otherwise I cannot show you. So the rail gun, just to quickly show you. So it already shoots quite quick. But what I want to show you is the phone. And wallbangs a little bit, but not that much. Actually, no, it doesn't. Okay, that's maybe bad. Very accurate, as you can see. Alright, that means we are now going to go into the room. Just need to double check that I can get in. See if they have the same password, that would help a lot. We have 9 players in the game already, so I'm just waiting for the second invite. I just wanted to show you that real quick, now you've seen it. I don't think you can wallbang actually, that would make it too OP. We're now in the game. So we have a good view of a now everyone has joined. I was just gonna say, just waiting for Ron, but Ron's also there. It looks like this time around we will see the Bangbus start on EU and the NRF side, taken by Clownfiesta. They need to fight back now on their own server and do well. I have actually switched, so it looks like Bangbus would rather start on NRF. It looks like we are heading into the game. The teams have switched one more time. So on EU, we see Bangbus, Bimbo King, 1 snipe kill, Zetfro, Duke, and Pablito. And on the NRS side, Clownfiesta with Blackie, Detailed, Scavson. And then it's always so annoying to see it. Barry. And finally, War. Detail too. Detail I don't think I mentioned. But there we go. It looks like it's going to be a 1 push to start off with. Scavson, who will need to hold him back. The push comes out. Scavson this time holds back a little bit. War still trying to hold it. But the push already coming out by Jin Zhao. He sees one close. Spots Blackie. Gets the one on him. Second onto War. Still 2v2 situation. Barry's holding it. But Jin needs to reload. Barry's still holding it. Trying to pre-fire a bit. Does do a little bit of damage. Detail's peaked. 3 kills for him so far. Duke cleans up. That's 1-0 lead. Push this time a little bit more around the mid. Let's go on to Blackie's screen, but he's decided to fall back a little bit. Through the smoke, Scavson falls. And again, a very fast push is happening. Blackie's been killed. War 3 kills for Bimbo. And again, Barry and Detailed have to retake it. But I think Bimbo wants the ace. Bimbo wants the ace. Barry does get one onto him. Jin knows he needs to be careful. This is not the time to play around. They want to seal it. They want to seal it fast.
Charge set.
More looks happening. Nade's coming through. That nade is good. Barry's out. Just Detailed left. He gets one. Still, he's so blind. There's nothing he could see there. Ron is actually waiting outside though, so there's no way for Detailed to get in. He doesn't really have the bullets to fight for it either. It's gone in. Ron's waiting outside, so he can get a few there, but he would not have time anyways. 2-0 lead for Bangbus once again, and they keep it up.
Outstanding.
More nades coming out. More and more coming through as flashes also prevail. Look at that, we have a new gun this time. The AK-47 Stabileko by 1 snipe KO. Also a very good gun. More binoing happening here. I think he's seen one. With the re-smoke it. I spotted one. Thought Scavson fell there, and this time he has fallen. Jin Zhao is also pushed in. Detailed with some help. Blackie's still in. It will fall as well. And with Duke getting the kill, I think this might be a quick one. It does not look like, on the EU server, there's much to fight back for Clownfiesta. And Bangbus is well on their way to secure themselves a spot into the Grand Finals. The Grand Finals they were all too familiar with. They were there in the first cup. They won it that time after a reverse sweep against Captado. Now just 4 rounds away from it. As for Clownfiesta, they are not only a map, they're 2 maps away. And on this one, even the full rounds. War's been shut down by 1 snipe. 1 snipe on the second. Now shot down through the smoke. Here's that call out. Oh, Scavzen doesn't throw the nade. Scavzen did not throw the nade. Spotted Bimbo, but I don't think they know Duke is close. Now they do know. Oh, Duke misses. Duke misses. Still alive. Scavzen does pick up the scope. 2v1.
Charge set.
This is rough. This is rough. Look at that. Ron's moved out again. He's playing this clever. I don't think... I just... yeah, this is typical Bangbus. Oh. Scavzen. Nah, and Zhao's just waiting it. He's waiting it out. He played it well. He almost managed to secure it. Good attempt by Scavzen, but not enough, unfortunately. Let's see if is Barry going to make any pushes down mid, but looks like he's waiting. Grenade coming out, but not many pushes. There is a push over at the pillar. Scavzen's already fallen. Blackie is low. He's going to throw a nade. That nade is going to hit Bimbo quite a lot, but Bimbo just goes on. It is detailed with a kill. That was a call out, so there should no 1 snipe is in. 1 snipe is now down, and Ron's already rotating, with Duke holding the mid. 4v2. And this time 2v4 actually, as it's in favor of Clownfiesta. Duke missing a shot onto detailed. He spotted him. And now then, Ron against War. Let's get the kill. Only just a nick of time. Gets spotted now. Duke fights back. 1v2. Wall bang. Oh. Careful that you don't hit your teammate. That could cost you dearly. Has a missed shot. Blackie's down. It's looking a clutch for Duke. Whistles out. Oh, Duke still stays alive. That is 4 kills for him. That is so big. And where he's done a clutch earlier on, he does yet another one. And with now 5 straight, it almost seems like there's no way that the Bangbus can be stopped here. 5-0 lead. Whether they're EU or NA server doesn't seem to matter. Bimbo just continues to push. But this time they do fall. One snipe with a stab onto War. And Zhao also with a kill onto Scavzen. That opens up the 1 side again. But they're starting to play a little bit more slowly. I think they want to go to 2 side after all. And try and play with them a little bit. Try and play with their prey. Police are trying to have a good look around. Still 3v3. Teams are starting to bide a little bit of time. Details having a good off angle here. Team's really not moving an inch here, but yeah, Blackie, he's holding an off angle. That is clever, but he needs to get a kill here. He needs to get a kill, otherwise there is no way that they can come back for us. Barry will have to go for a quick rotate. They're now moving in, but with Ron also coming in from the vent, this could be tough for Blackie to hold. He hears the smoke. He knows it's going to be a push. Pushes out. Let's get 1. That was the minimum. That was the bare minimum he needed to do. 1 snipe then. Fighting with Barry. Barry gets 1, 2. And Ron now. Knows he has to fight. If he kills it, he does get the kill. So it is finally on a round on the board for Clownfiesta. But they're 2 rounds away from being kicked down to the lower brackets. Now more moves happening. This is going to be a quick push. Let's go to Duke. Can we catch him quickly enough? He knows he's about to get swarmed by all these players. Smokes out. Waits with a shot. Gonna throw a nade now instead. Nade is good. Hits Blackie just a little bit. Gets killed by Barry though for his efforts. Push in now happening. They're coming through. Nito getting 2. Holding off. Bimbo also fighting there. And now it's just Scavzon. 1v3 situation for him. He's already quite tagged. Picked up a scope. And one snipe with a trade. 6-1. 1 round away from the grand finals now. Just 1 more round. 6 more for Clownfiesta to push it to a 3rd and final map. But that seems unlikely now. Bimbo and Ron fighting. Duke jumping up. They know there's a guy still in mid. He's gonna try and get that with a nade, but no damage done onto Blackie. War's already almost in. He's gonna get Ron. Kill by War. He's gonna throw that nade now. This will do a lot of damage. Gets the kill onto Bimbo. Push happening in 2. This could be a 3rd for War. It is a 3rd for War. Now it's just Duke. Duke has revealed himself after that shot. He's going to get flashed. And a long-range kill by Detailed. Something done back. Good effort by War this time round. But really, if you see the scores, it's not all that bad for Clownfiesta. There's 2 players that are negative. And one of them is 6 and 7, which isn't even all that bad. So the scores seem to be more even than the score on top, of course, shows with that 6-2. Look at that. That is a big push. That's a big push. Barry's gone 1. Blackie has moved in. One snipe does not know where to look, but does get 2 kills. He still hasn't been shot down. Now he has Bimbo Lucid. Still gets the kill onto Blackie. Detailed fights back, and now it's Ron versus Detailed. 1v1. But Detailed's moving back. He's going to meet up with Ron. Will he expect Ron here? Will he expect Ron here? He does see him now. It is a kill for Ron. And Bangbus wins. It is a 2-0 victory, 7-2 here on this second map. And it will be Bangbus moving on to the grand finals played later on tomorrow. But what an effort they've been putting up tonight. A great, insane match in the semifinals versus E United. But here in the grand finals, too strong for the Clownfiesta. They move on to the lower bracket finals. They will be having another showing in the second match of tomorrow. But for tonight, this was at least it for these 2 teams. But what a match, what kind of matches we've seen.